Okay, how's it going, everybody? Soul here, and today we're going to be playing a game I like to call Mystery Box. Dun dun dun. And yeah, it's just like a little like game slash like video idea I had to practice content creation, but also practice art at the same time. And then also making it a little bit fun, you know what I'm saying? And basically how it's gonna work, right? Is I'm gonna pull for 2 items. Originally it was gonna be 3, right? The pose, the weapons, and the style, right? But like with pose, right? I could use images off of Google and Pinterest, but like honestly, I feel like that it's just not as good as like the sort of like professional ones that like I've bought over the years, like from Proco, from Graphic Studios, like on ArtStation, just a variety of different places. So I'm gonna use that actually, and I might change my mind. Who knows? But it's just like a variety of different things. Like just the amount of information you get from the reference, right? Like from the pose reference. Like due to it could just be messed up due to like poor lighting. How much clothing they have on, like whether it's like baggy or XYZ, and yeah, I could yap about that for a little while. But anyways, I'll spare you all the details. And so yeah, basically the game's gonna be like, yeah, I pull for 2 items, the style and the weapons, and then I'll choose 3 poses and stuff, or yeah, 3 poses and stuff from my personal collection, and then I'll do basically like what's it called, 3 three different images with each of the things I pulled from, right? So like one pose with in one style slash tone and then with one weapon, and then the same thing just repeated 3 times, and then yeah, that'll be that. What's it called? I don't know, and I'll learn as I go as well. Like I'm really trying not to like stress over this and like overthink it, right? I'll learn as I go. Like in the future I might, what's the name of it, change my mind and do maybe like 5 poses and 5 images and 5 whatever, or I might do the opposite and do less images but spend more time on them, XYZ, and who knows. I don't know. Either way, let's just go gambling, bro. And I'll figure out how I want to play this game as I go. So anyways, pool number 1, let's go. Ooh, a Kusarigama. Shout out freaking AC Shadows. It literally just released. And it is pretty cool because what's it called? In AC Shadows, apparently you could use a Kusarigama. Or like, a chain and sickle or whatever. And yeah. I'm not going to play the game. AC Shadows, or just the newer generation of AC games are not really for me personally. And plus, I don't really have the time anyways. But yeah, that's pretty cool though. Kusarigama. Alright. Let's see. What's that? Oh, okay, a bow and arrow. All right. I straight up kind of want a sword, hopefully, but I'm not tripping over these. And another thing about this as well that I like is I would never like personally. I'm like way into like, well, not way into, but like I'm more into like swords and like more like melee type things, right? So I wouldn't have thought about that, but or wouldn't have thought about stuff like this, but or like a bow and arrow and stuff like that. But it's pretty neat. And then also one of these days I need to add like straight up just like either boxing gloves or like just hands, like just bare fist hands, because that could also be like a weapon I choose, like the weapon being no weapon or something like that, or maybe like brass knuckles or something like that. That's another thing as well. Like over as I keep doing this, if I do want to keep doing it, I'll probably add way more weapons and stuff, which would be pretty cool. And then yeah, but like I said, I'll figure it out as I go. So it's all about the growing pains, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, pull number 3. Chains, please. No. Please. Dang it, bro. I actually wanted chains, yo. I was finna say, dude, because that would have been sick. But freaking a gun. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's a gun, bro. How do I make a gun exciting? I mean, the pose will probably have to be pretty exciting. But all right, okay. So those are my 3 weapons. I'm gonna draw for this freaking first episode. A freaking gun, a Kusarigama, so 2 cool weapons, and then a bow and arrow, like a bow and arrow, and then I guess, and I won't be like too specific as well. Like I don't have to draw that exact like gun and everything, right? I don't have to draw that exact Kusarigama or that exact what's it called, bow and arrow, right? Like I could take some liberties with it, but like maybe like maybe it's like a superpower freaking like maybe it's like something from a Bleach where he could just summon a bow and arrow like the Quincy dudes or Quincy dudes or whatever, right? Like I'll take some liberties with it, but okay, well, just and then like yeah, so I'll draw like a character with 1 pistol, Sarigama, and then a bow and arrow, and then yeah, all right, okay, well that's that. Now I'm gonna switch to the other thing. Oh yeah, and I'm using like just a random image picker website. So yeah, all right, what's it called? Ooh, had to burp. All right, let's go ahead and figure out what style I'm do them into. Anyways, peace, or I guess roll to the next thing. Future me. All right, let's go ahead and choose the style, the tone / whatever. I forget what it's called. Oh my nose. Okay, so Star Wars, Anakin. And I forget what exactly I'm gonna like copy, right? / study / refer to with the style, right? Like I guess I don't know, because also I do like being super open about it, right? Like not super like being vague about it and not super specific, right? Like not specifically just copying their what's it called their clothing and whatever, right? Or like the hair, or I don't know, but like I don't know. So yeah, I'll just keep that vague / open, and then I guess it'll add to the quote unquote reward, or just seeing what I come up with it, because I could come up with a variety of different things from like in terms of like style and stuff from it, right? Whether that be like, okay, so like for example with Star Wars, maybe do the yeah, of course, like clothing, but also like what's it called, if I know a little bit about it, like what's it called. Well, I know like lighter colors and stuff goes with like the Jedi and everything, right? And darker colors like Anakin is like more like rebellious and stuff, and I don't know, just come up with something, right? And like also like yeah, but anyways, yeah, I'm yapping right now, but and I won't exactly copy the reference like 1-to-1 and everything, right? Like it's kind of like just a placeholder, right? It's like, oh, like this is Star Wars and stuff, so I'll like do something from Star Wars and everything, right? Like I won't copy the reference of 1-to-1. It'll just be like sort of like a placeholder, right? So yeah, but anyways, yapping, do that, count as 1, and then let's be on my way. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Castlevania, yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything about Castlevania, bro. I literally watched like all 5 or 4 seasons of like the OG Castlevania. Watched both seasons of Castlevania Nocturne. I mean, I just know that they're cool peoples, and that's about it. So I'll come up with some about it, from like maybe clothing or like freaking powers too. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll yeah, definitely like yeah, just something related to that tone and everything, right? Because I know it's like set in like the olden days, right? The old school days or whatever. With like yeah, like definitely before internet, right? Before cars and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll come up with something. But all right, Castlevania. Let's go to the last one, bro. It makes sense with the bow and arrow, at least. You know what I'm saying? It matches that. So we'll see. Shoot. What's this? I can't even see the image right there. Superhero. Alright. Superhero that uses a gun. No, I'm playing. Because I can't. Let's see. I know like one of them was like a Kusarigama, right? So I don't know, dude. Dang. Okay. Let me think a little bit. Cause yeah, I had a Kusarigama, a gun, and then a bow and arrow. And then for these three, I just pulled. What's it called? What even was the first one? I already. Oh yeah, Star Wars. Oh wait, a Kusarigama with Star Wars. That'd be pretty cool, right? I mean, like, cause are there whip weapons? Are there whip weapons in freaking Star Wars? I don't even know. I guess I'll do like a sort of like old Republic, like old school Republic. Even though I haven't even played that game, honestly, I do want to one of these days, but time is so tricky, bro. Anyways, so yeah, I'll do that. It'll be actually pretty cool to do a little bit of research into like the what I'm trying to study, right, in terms of style. So I'll figure something out. But yeah, so I'm trying not to spoil it into everything too. But so let's see, Kusarigama, Star Wars, gun. Castlevania gun. That'd be crazy. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see. I might do Castlevania with the gun, or Castlevania with the bow and arrow, or superhero something with the gun, or superhero something with the bow and arrow. Freaking Green Arrow right there, pretty much. But I don't know. I'll figure something out. I can also study freaking Invincible too, and yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what I can cook up with it, and yeah. All right. Time for the next part. Okay, how's it going, everybody? Soul here, back, or I don't even sort of did my intro again. Anyways, done with the what's it called? Okay, there you go. Yeah, done with the and actually, let me hold up. Look, just made sure my microphone is on. I think Keratoid, anyways, just like the microphone stuff. But yeah, so finished the 3 poses. Took way longer than I expected, but I mean, I should have expected that. Like what's it called? Just things taking way longer than I thought they would. So yeah. So thoughts. I mean, they're all right. It was fun. And that's one big thing that I was having fun whenever I was doing the little mystery box. What's it called? Poses and stuff for all 3 of the characters, like the superhero guy with the gun, the lady assassin with the Kusarigama or chain and sickle, and then the Star Wars character. And it doesn't have to be a Jedi, but I just made him a sort of like retired Jedi. And that was well, I'll talk about that later, like just how I'm gonna approach like characterization and stuff and all that. But yeah, so like a Jedi sort of character with the bow and arrow. And yeah, it just all took way longer than I thought it would be. And plus with like the poses, or like mainly that sitting down pose, that second pose that I did, it was like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, I mean, I don't know how I did that. Like, I did it because I did it mainly just from imagination. I think I did all of it from imagination. It was crazy too, but yeah, I did the pose, imagination, and then like whenever I was trying to like layer details and stuff, that's whenever it like started to fall apart and just you could hardly tell, and then like the head is so big and it's bad. But okay, so what did I learn? I mean, like I said, it was fun, and I don't regret doing this, right? Like the mystery box, it was fun. But I think like what's it called? I'm mainly just gonna focus on like solving, or I guess I don't know if solving is the right word. And let me slow down my speech a little bit because I'm talking too fast. But I think I'm gonna not approach, but just draw the big things first, and then go from big to small in regards to how I'm gonna approach these drawings and stuff. And yeah, like I'm not gonna worry about like facial features as well, and like specifics, like like facial features, the hair, stuff like that, because it just takes way too long, and I'm just not excuse me, if I sound sick as well, which I probably do, all the sniffling and stuff, don't mind, I'm sorry. I just caught a cold or whatever because the season's changing and stuff. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, just gonna mainly focus on like the big things over the small things. Mainly just the big 3, like I'm pretty sure I have in the thumbnail, just the pose, the weapon, and then the tone / aesthetic or whatever, right? Because what's it called? yeah, that's sort of like the main point of the whole thing. And then like as I improve at like art, even in just art in general, right? I mean, content creation I'll improve over time as well, like with the fundamentals and stuff, like all of that. But what's it called? With art, that's once as I improve at art, I'll improve at this as well. So it's like, yeah, because I mean, if I focus on like the smaller details, like colors and like hair type and just facial features, all that stuff, it'll take so much more time, and to where like I'm not good enough yet to simplify the facial features and do it quick enough to where like it ain't good enough as well to where like it'll even be worth it right now. But yeah, it's something I could do like during like my art for fun time, my like personal art time, whenever I'm just drawing for me and just drawing just whatever I want to draw. But yeah, and I mean, yeah, and I'll probably maybe add storytelling over the course of the series too, but I don't know. But I mean, overall thoughts, I feel like it was a success. Quality as expected wasn't really there, but all got to start somewhere. I'm not really like tripping and all that stuff. I don't know, I kind of got over the fear and like the sort of like harshness you feel with like bad drawings a long time ago. And to where like as you just do more bad drawings, you're just kind of like, okay, it is what it is. I'm not really worried about it. I'm gonna improve over time anyways, so it is what it is. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, it'll be cool to see like if I do continue on with this mystery box series, it'll be cool to see like where I like how far I come, depending on like how many episodes I do or whatever, right? And yeah, but anyways, enough yapping. I'm go ahead and start making the other video. And yeah, but overall, yeah, I enjoyed the little mystery box thing, and I do want to try it again. I feel like the setup was took a long time, but I think as I keep on making these videos and stuff, I'll just get faster and faster, make changes, stuff like that. But anyways, that's about it. So peace.